I was sitting here, my old friend, Michelangelo. And I thought about it. I could finish this video off because the last part of the video, America's at War Part 2, comes with a warning. And the warning is this that George Soros has been taking a lot of that Black Lives Matter money and spreading it across the country, putting it into the campaign of various different DAs and attorney generals that are running for office, putting the ones that he wants in office. And the warning is to people because Facebook won't let me put this out there. They'll delete this. But to anybody that knows anybody that's out of state and could pass the information on, George Soros wants to buy it. Has been back in DAs and attorney generals to deal out his type of justice. Don't make the mistake that we made here in Philly. Philadelphia is basically a strong Democratic town. People vote Democrat without looking at the issues. I remember my pastor and a bunch of other people saying, "Oh my God, dude, I hope Larry Kastner doesn't get make it into the DA." Well, he did. George Soros put $2.5 million behind him to get him there. What we have is a DA that has demonized the cops. An incident was a cop stopped a felon at a gas station, and here's a guy that's been known for shooting people, and he finds a gun in his car. He arrests the guy. Larry Kastner charged the cop that his procedures was not correct. Got the cop fired. The cop was fighting to get his job back, and let the felon go. Larry Kastner, when we had the beginning of the march here, the Philadelphia police reported 100 individuals dressed up in black with backpacks entering into the march. All of a sudden, the fire started, the road flares and so on. That was Antifa that was doing their thing. And they were rounded up in court. Larry Kastner let them all go. Larry Kastner has a policy when the police officers catch felons around here in Philly with guns that has a history of violent activities. He puts them on parole. These fools go on parole, go out and buy another gun, and end up shooting somebody. That's the reason why right now our gun rate violence is higher than it's been ever because of this DA. And it's because that's part of what George Soros wants, the chaos and so on, as he pushes his agenda. The agenda is this: enough chaos. He's a Marxist. He's following the Marxist book. He's got to create enough chaos in American cities to where the people cry out and beg for help. And the only thing the politicians can do is come up with something to affect the legalized gun owners, to affect the Second Amendment. Because if you destroy the Second Amendment and take away the guns, then the Marxist movement gets to move in because they want to run across any opposition. America has always had the luxury of having what's known as the Third Army, the Minuteman Army, made up of basically patriots ready to protect this country against its own government. Marxist people know that. They want to destroy that. So he's buying up DAs and attorney generals all over the place. This is a warning. Don't let it turn into a thing where I told you so. If you have a DA or attorney general that is up for election, look and see whose money's behind them. Look and see what their mission statement is, what they plan to do. If George Soros' money is behind them, I literally ask you to run away. Do not vote for that person. Do whatever you could do not to have that person come in there, get into that office. Because once that person's in that office, your crime rate's going to go up. You're going to have more criminals in the street. And ironically, if you vote them out and don't vote them in, the life you save might be yours because if you vote them in, you or one of your family members could lose your life because the crime will increase. And I'm making this video as the warning on the part of America's at war. I could probably go on with other things that about that. And who knows, I might add something else to it. This might not be the end of this particular video. But this part is a warning to be aware that we're at war. We're at war with a rich, as they call it, democratic philanthropist, which is a rich Marxist. Just like Bernie Sanders is a democratic socialist. That's like oil and water, they don't mix. I don't understand that shit. And he would love to do, like I said, collapse the economy or turn the country totally over to a Marxist thing. If the country goes Marxist, you go from citizen to subject, and you make what they want you to make, and he makes all kinds of money. So, you people out there, we're coming up on election year all across the country. Be aware of your DA and attorney generals. If they are being backed by George Soros's money, ask some questions. Do what you can to keep from getting that person elected. Big Daddy GL, come up with another segment as I go on with America's at War.